Hello, namaste, and welcome back. Today we're going to look at what is a forward contract and the payoffs for the forward contract. We have already discussed upon the payoffs for options, so I would suggest you take a look at that first to understand the payoffs for options because forwards and options are totally different. Now, we already know that forward contracts are those contracts that are traded in the OTC segment because they are customized contracts. Uh, Something that is a forward but traded on exchange is known as a futures, which are standardized products. Now, again, talking about forward contracts, we know that forward contracts means nothing but it is a agreement, it is a contractual agreement between two parties to buy or sell an underlying instrument at a rate that is fixed today at a day in the future, in a future date, right? Now, I have used this slides from this book, Great Read. Now, the forward price for a contract is a delivery price that would be applicable to the contract if it were negotiated today. That means it will make the NPV zero. Think about it. If A and B were two companies getting into a forward contract to buy and sell oil 3 months from now, they would want to agree on a price that, if executed today, would not result in a gain or loss for the either parties. Right? That is why on the outset of a forward contract, no cash is uh, no cash is settled. Right? Because forward contracts are not daily settled. Forward contracts are settled on a settlement date. Because, for example, if A and B, if the spot rate of oil was $70 per barrel, right? And A and B, and if, for example, if A A and B were to get into a forward contract where A will buy 1,000 barrels of forward contract, 1,000 barrels of oil at 80 rupees, obviously it's going to be a loss for A on the outset at the inception because it can easily buy in the spot market, it can easily buy for 70 rupees or for 70 bucks per barrel. Now, why would A want to get into a contract where the onset itself it's on a loss? That's the reason why they agree on a rate which, if executed today, uh, would result in an NPV of zero. Now, obviously, after 6 months, due to market conditions, due to market fluctuations, due to current market scenario, there would be difference between the spot 6 months from now and the forward rate which was agreed today. That makes difference in gains and losses between the two parties. So that's something you need to understand. Talking about terminology, the party that has agreed to buy is known as a long position. For example, A and B. A had got into an agreement where A will buy 1,000 barrel of oil from B. So party A is a long and party B is short. That means it is a seller. Long position agreed to sell. B will sell A at an agreed rate and A will purchase from B at an agreed rate. They have to uh, get into the contract on the settlement date. There is an obligation. There is no right like you have in options. Now let's take this example. On May 6th, the treasurer of a corporation enters into a long forward contract to buy 1 million in 6 months an exchange rate of this. Okay. So, as per the given example, on May 6th, the treasurer of a corporation enters in a long forward contract. It is going long, right? That means it is the buyer of the contract to buy 1 million GBP in 6 months at an exchange rate of 1.5532. So, this is the exchange rate that I've given here. Exchange rate basically is GBP USD is 1.5532. That means in 1 GBP you can buy 1.5532 USD. So if you want to buy 1 million GBP, you have to give 1.5 million, right? So this is the forward rate, more or less. So I'm buying this and I am selling this much. Now this obligates the corporation to pay 1.5 million to get 1 GBP on November 6th, that is 6 months from now. What are the possible outcomes? Now there can be two outcomes, right? Uh, there can be two outcomes. The first outcome being on 6 from after post on November 6th, the spot rate is GBP USD is 1.6. That means in 1 GBP you can get more USD. That means GBP has strengthened. Now what will happen in this case? It means if you want to buy 1 million GBP, the company should have sold $1.6 million, right? But as per my contract, I'm only shelling out 1.5 million. That means since I can buy for cheap in the with my FX forward, I will be in a profit of 46,800. Right. Now uh, what if what if in the spot market on November 6th, what if on November 6th the GBP USD rate is let's just say the GBP USD is 1.5. That means in 1 GBP, that means in order to buy 1 million GBP, you only need to pay 1.5 million dollars, right? On this is a spot rate 6 from some now. This is a future spot rate. But as per my agreement, I have to pay 1.5 more than 1.5 million. So my contract would be in a loss of 53,200. That means here the long party has to pay this much amount, and the here the short party has to pay this much amount. So hope you understand how this example was. So we can have two different scenarios on the spot rate 6 months from now, depending on the current market conditions, depending on what's going on. So let's see the payoffs for forward contracts. Now, since there is no cash exchange between the parties on the inception of the contract, it's basically like this. So the profit is on this axis and the price of the underlying is on the below axis. So as the price increases, so this is the price where NPV is 0, right? Now as price increases on settlement date, uh, the, the long position would make money, right? Now if on settlement the price decreases, now this is where the person who's in a long position would lose money. Here you will make money and here it will lose money. Now similarly, since this is zero sum game, the person who's on the short will have a water image, exactly opposite. They will make money if the price falls and they will lose money if the price increases. Right? If the price falls, that means the price of the underlying security falls, they will be in a profit. But if the price of the underlying security increases, they will be in a loss. Now futures contracts are nothing but exchange traded. It is similar to a forward contract, whereas a forward contract is traded on OTC, future contract is traded on exchange. So that is it for today.